Paolo Maldini is the greatest defender to ever do it. See, when people talk about football legends, they always mention the guys who scored goals. Ronaldo, Messi, Maradona, the names that made headlines. But this guy, he made all of them look average. 902 games for AC Milan, 25 seasons at one club, 5 Champions League titles, and only 3 red cards in his entire career. That's insane. But what's even crazier, every legendary striker who faced him came away saying the same thing.
Toughest defender you played against?
Paolo Maldini.
This is the story of how Paolo Maldini turned the world's greatest attackers into amateurs. Before we get into the strikers he humbled, you need to understand how Maldini operated. See, most defenders, they love a good tackle, right? Sliding in, taking the ball, crowd goes wild. But Maldini, he had a different approach. Sir Alex Ferguson once said after watching Maldini play against Bayern Munich in 2007, Maldini went through the entire 90 minutes without tackling. That is an art, and he is the master of it. No tackles. 90 minutes. Let that sink in. Maldini always believed if he had to tackle, he'd already made a mistake. His game was about reading play, positioning himself perfectly, and just shutting attackers down before they could even think about doing damage. It wasn't about being physical. It was about being smart. And it's this exact philosophy that had the world's best strikers looking like Sunday League players. Ronaldo Nazario, El Fenomeno, the guy who combined strength, speed, and skill better than anyone else on the planet. In the late 90s, when Ronaldo was at Inter Milan, everyone knew the Milan derbies were going to be special. Why? Because it meant one thing: Maldini versus Ronaldo. And let me tell you, Maldini didn't hold back. See, normally Maldini was all about positioning and reading the game. But against Ronaldo, he knew he had to get physical. He bullied him off the ball. He chopped him down when he had to. It was exactly what was needed to stop the best striker on the planet at the time. Ronaldo himself said it best. Paolo Maldini was the toughest defender I've ever faced. He made defending look effortless.
Io direi che uno dei grandi giocatori che mi ha messo in difficoltà moltissimo è stato Maldini, perché tutte le volte che andavo sul suo fianco praticamente l'azione non andava avanti.
Think about it. This is a guy who scored over 100 goals in just 2 seasons at PSV and Barcelona, a 2-time Ballon d'Or winner. And yet, Maldini had him on strings in those Milan derbies. It's wild. Ronaldinho, the guy with the smile, the elastico, the rainbow flicks. When Ronaldinho was at Barcelona in the mid-2000s, nobody could stop him. The 2005 Ballon d'Or winner was making defenders look silly, week in, week out. But then came the Champions League draws against AC Milan, 2004-05 season, Barcelona versus AC Milan in the group stage. Ronaldinho was cooking, but Maldini was ready. The toughest opponents for me are the defenders who are tough in the way they play, where you can't see a way through. Paolo Maldini is one of the toughest men I have met on the field.
Pour moi, je pense que le plus complet, c'est Paolo Maldini.
Ronaldinho said Maldini made it all look effortless. But just before we continue though, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet for more content like this. Now this one is special. 2005 Champions League, Manchester United versus AC Milan, round of 16, a 20-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo, full of tricks, step-overs for days, speed, power, everything. And on the other side, a 36-year-old Paolo Maldini. You'd think age would be a factor, right? Wrong. Over 2 legs, Maldini and that legendary Milan backline of Cafu, Nesta, and Jaap Stam completely shut down Ronaldo, Rooney, and Van Nistelrooy. Manchester United didn't score a single goal across 180 minutes. Paul Scholes later revealed what happened in that game. Ronaldo frustrated the life out of me. He was playing against Maldini anyway, but Gattuso just kept coming over, taking the ball off him. We ended up having a go at Ronaldo during that game.
And it frustrated the life out of me.
Yeah.
He was playing against Maldini anyway,
Yeah.
but Gattuso just kept coming over, taking the ball off him.
After the tie, Sir Alex Ferguson said, "If Maldini carries on for another 4 or 5 years, I think I will quit." The head-to-head record between Maldini and Cristiano Ronaldo: 7-0 to Maldini, 7 games, 0 wins for Ronaldo's teams, a 36-year-old defender schooling a 20-year-old future Ballon d'Or winner. That's levels. Thierry Henry, Arsenal legend, one of the greatest strikers the Premier League has ever seen. But even he wasn't safe from Maldini's pocket. In 2023, before a Champions League semi-final, Henry met Maldini, and what happened next was pure football heritage.
Hello, Paolo. This is Thierry. What I want to tell you is very important. I never had the opportunity to say it.
Henry straight up told Maldini, "When I realized I was coming on against you in the 1998 World Cup quarterfinal and playing on the right, I suddenly got scared because of what you represented. For me, you epitomize what defending is about."
When I realized I was coming on and playing on the right, I suddenly got scared because of what you represented. Mentality to Milan, so I'm happy to see you there.
Let that sink in. Thierry Henry. Scared of a defender. And when the reporter suggested Messi was lucky to have never faced Maldini, you know what Maldini said? No, I was lucky. That's humility right there.
I didn't play against Messi because he was injured. Thanks God he was injured. No, I was lucky.
The greatest defender ever saying he was lucky not to face the greatest attacker. See, what makes Maldini even crazier is that his career spans generations. He started playing professional football in 1985. He faced Diego Maradona when the Argentine was at Napoli terrorizing Serie A. He went up against Michel Platini at Juventus. When asked who his toughest opponents were, Maldini named Maradona, Ronaldo Nazario, and Platini. 3 different eras of football, 3 of the greatest players to ever live. And Maldini handled them all. From the late 80s to the late 2000s, Maldini was there. He faced the Dutch trio of Van Basten, Gullit, and Rijkaard. He went up against Batistuta, Baggio, Del Piero, Raul, Vieri, Zidane. Every superstar name you can think of from that era, Maldini pocketed 902 games for AC Milan, 126 caps for Italy, 26 trophies, 5 Champions League titles, 7 Serie A titles, and get this, only 3 red cards in over 1,000 career matches. The man was as clean as he was dominant.
Goalkeeper Buffon, Cafu, Fabio Cannavaro, Franco Baresi, and Messi.
He made FIFA's all-time dream team. The only defenders alongside him, Cafu and Franz Beckenbauer. That's the company he keeps. But the real legacy? It's what the strikers said about him. Ronaldo Nazario called him the toughest. Ronaldinho said he made it look effortless. Thierry Henry admitted he was scared. Even Cristiano Ronaldo couldn't get past him at 20 years old.
Just because my last name is Maldini doesn't mean I was born to play football. When some guy comes charging into the box with the ball, who's going to stop him?
Paolo Maldini didn't just defend. He made defending an art form. He proved you didn't need to make a tackle to win the ball. You just needed to be smarter than everyone else on the pitch. And that's why Paolo Maldini made legendary strikers appear mid. What do you guys think? Was Maldini the greatest defender of all time? Or is there someone else who comes close? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.